Ahoy, history buffs! Picture this. In the bustling canals of 17th century Netherlands, ordinary flower bulbs sparked a frenzy wilder than a Dutch auction on caffeine. We're diving into tulip mania, folks. In the Dutch Golden Age, tulips arrived from the Ottoman Empire around 1559, captivating the wealthy with their vibrant, virus-induced patterns. By 1634, speculation heated up in cities like Haarlem and Amsterdam. Merchants, artisans, and even farmers traded tulip bulb contracts, futures really, driving prices skyward. A single rare bulb, like the Semper Augustus, fetched up to 6,000 guilders in 1637, equivalent to a luxurious Amsterdam canal house. This wasn't just gardening, it was a speculative bubble fueled by easy credit and groupthink. But why did it matter? The mania illustrated how asset prices can detach from intrinsic value when hype overrides reality, setting a precedent for future financial bubbles. Then, in February 1637, at an auction in Haarlem, buyers vanished, triggering a collapse. Contracts went unenforced, leading to court disputes and ruined reputations. Though not a national economic catastrophe, affecting mostly a niche group of about 300 traders, it exposed the perils of unchecked speculation. Phew, what a bloom and bust!
The tulip mania in 1636 to 37 in the Netherlands shows that when belief outruns scarcity and liquidity, prices detach from intrinsic value, reminding us that whether flowers or crypto, value depends on collective belief. Sir Chuckleton, how did tulips cause people to flip their Ferrari Macchiato minds over the madness in the 17th century in Europe? Gather round, history hounds, for a tale of ink, rebellion, and a press that shook an empire. We're diving into 1770s Boston, where a pesky pamphlet sparked a revolution. In 1770, Boston, Massachusetts, a 47-page firecracker called Common Sense, penned by Thomas Paine, hit the colonies like a musket shot. Published in January 1776, this pamphlet sold over 100,000 copies in months, a bestseller in a population of 2.5 million. Paine, a former corset maker turned rabble-rouser, argued for American independence with plain-talking logic, calling King George III a royal brute and monarchy a scam. Why did it matter? Common sense crystallized colonial frustration, turning grumbling tavern-goers into fervent revolutionaries. It wasn't just words, it was a mental pivot. Evidence? Printer records from Philadelphia show 25 editions in 1776 alone, with translations into German. The pamphlet's low price, 2 shillings, made it accessible to laborers and farmers, not just elites. Its impact? By July 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, echoing Paine's call for self-governance. Sir Chuckleton says, "And that, my friends, is how a few printed pages lit a fuse under a revolution." Lesson: in 1776, Boston, common sense proved that clear ideas, widely spread, can topple entrenched power. A reminder that words, when sharp and shared, shape history.
Ahoy, history buffs! Gather round for a tale of floral frenzy that's more addictive than your morning coffee. We're diving into the tulip mania of 1636 to 1637 in the Netherlands, where bulbs bloomed into economic bedlam. Picture this. It's the Dutch Golden Age, and tulips, those fancy flowers from the Ottoman Empire, land in Holland thanks to botanist Carolus Clusius in 1593. At first, they're just pretty petals for the rich. But oh boy, do things escalate. By the 1630s, a virus creates stunning streak patterns on the bulbs, making rare varieties like the Semper Augustus hotter than a viral meme. Demand skyrockets, and suddenly everyone's trading tulip futures in smoky taverns across Amsterdam and Haarlem. Prices go bonkers. A single bulb fetches the price of a luxury canal house. But why the hype? Simple, speculation. Folks borrow cash, bet on rising prices, fueled by easy credit and a booming economy. No actual flowers change hands, it's all contracts, promises, and pure greed. Then, bam! In February 1637, the bubble bursts in Harlem. Auctions flop, prices plummet 90%, leaving traders ruined and contracts worthless. Courts get swamped, but the economy? It bounces back quick. No total collapse. Historians debate if it was true madness or just market exuberance. Sir Chuckleton. Whew! What a wild ride! Tulips went from floral fashion to economic frenzy, proving that the history of economics can be as thrilling as a thriller movie.
Remember, mates, the tulip mania from the 1836 to 37 Netherlands shows that when belief outruns scarcity and liquidity, prices disconnect from intrinsic value, reminding us that whether flowers or crypto, value depends on collective belief.